6 years ago, I was set to go to Harvard Law, MBA, everything lined up for me, 4.9 GPA, the top GPA in my whole school and program at Western, and I had profound anxiety and panic attacks, and I couldn't control my brain. Please don't get stressed, please don't worry, please try to sleep, and it just didn't work out for me, and when I'd go into an exams, I'd have full-out adrenaline panic attacks, and I was unable to control it. And it's like everything I loved had been sports, the brain, the mind, self-development, and I ended up switching my degree to a degree in neuroscience. And that's when the fun began. And I started learning everything I could to optimize my brain, from nootropics to brain nutrition to technologies to neuroplasticity to neurolinguistic programming to Qigong, and going right into it, immediately applying and seeing the effects on myself. And I went after and I created relationships with the smartest neuroscientists, the smartest people in the field of brain development and personal change. So now in my practice, I work with people who have depression, OCD, anxiety, all kinds of disorders and labels for things. So we're the one being on this planet where we can consciously program ourselves. Today, the easiest thing here that's free, you can do anywhere you want, is learn how to use your mind, your consciousness, your brain in a way where you can rewire your brain. By changing the stimulus, for instance, the way you think, it changes the actual pathways in your brain that are activated and changes how your brain is wired. What this will do is, with the 22 sensors here, it'll be able to measure the functioning of each region of the brain.
What does the red represent?
The red, these are higher gamma waves.
See that? She just fired up on the red when I talked to her.
Yeah, and you saw when she was focusing in on the screen there?
Yeah.
That's her brain producing those higher frequencies to focus in.
If you're serious about activating superhuman genius, superhuman brain power, superhuman physical capabilities, I'm going to show you how to open the door to a completely new universe of power.
Now, the part of your conscious mind is, it's the driver. It needs to direct where your brain will take you.
But then the thing, there's the perceiver that's aware of the no thought. So in any way you look at it, there's always a thought, because there's always a perceiver. So even the presence of no thought, there's still the thought because you're trying to observe it. And you develop a clear, precise image. Now, what I'd like you to do is to take these two hands, hold them here like this. And when it comes to anything, whether it be anxiety, whether it be your ability to focus, whether it be your ability to perform, the trick is to be able to get ahead of things.
When you want to get ready for a big test or a big speech or a big soccer game, you want to be able to ramp up into those higher frequencies.
Every thought we think, food we eat, environment we expose ourselves to, influences the expression of our genes. So we can literally turn on certain genes, turn off certain genes by the way we live our lives.
Now, the thing is, the brain is it's designed to be purposeful.
And then you're unconscious. With each thought, each breath, each sensation can start to bring those two together, so that everything that led to bad decisions now leads to good decisions. Really, what I do is just take the best of everything, of neurology, neuroplasticity, neurolinguistic programming, trance, nutrition, to basically give an individual all the tools in which they can begin to control their own brain. And it's not about me controlling their brain, it's about them trusting themselves.
The solutions to keeping your brain young at any age have been brought to light. And it is our responsibility to shine a light on them.
Bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it. Just gotta win. So if you're at a place in your life, if you feel depressed, if you have behavioral addictions or problems that are holding you back, you can rewire your brain and reset it towards any things that you want. Look at yourself, spin those feelings forward, and then launch right into those things so that you literally feel it coming into your body. Now, the biggest thing I want you to take away is that your brain works perfectly. It just may not be working the way that you want. So the emotions that you feel, the behaviors that you're doing, if they're not leading to the results that you want, you got to realize your brain is a targeting machine. So where you focus it, how you speak to yourself, the information you expose yourself to, your beliefs will guide your behavior. So by changing how you're thinking, it's the most powerful way to use your brain the way it was designed, which is to plan, which is to move towards the future, which is to just aim towards things and go out and manifest those realities that you want to create.